I have indeed been saving these for quite a long time. It's probably been about a month now I've been putting off trying out these bad boys. And I thought, I'm not going to open them. I'm going to show some personal restraint, some growth, and not eat them until I'm desperate for content. And today is indeed that day. Hey, NarendraTheComic here, and right now we have zero, we have zilch, we have nothing. But as you know, your guy always comes through with something. Whether it's good or not, we don't know, and whether what I'm tasting today is good or not, we are unaware of. Great. So I'm sure that a lot of people are aware of the Biscoff brand by Lotus. They're like cinnamon type of cookies. They're pretty good. I say cookies, they're like biscuits. I'm saying cookies because people call them cookies, but really cookies are like biscuits. In the American cookies, people call cookies biscuits. Biscuits are biscuits in the UK, but biscuits in America are like scones. It's very confusing. My point is, there are apparently Oreo versions of Biscoff now. Biscoff said, hey, if Oreo can do Oreo, if Oreo can sell burnt cookies and just put some weird cream emulsion in the middle and say, hey, this is all groovy, we can do that by putting the Biscoff cream, the stuff like the cinnamon spread, which is incredible. Honestly, I went through a phase probably about 5 years ago where this thing started to crop up, and as soon as it popped up, I was like, nah, this is the shit. This thing's gonna get super popular in every supermarket. This stuff is in every single supermarket that I've been to in the last 5 years. And I've been to a lot of them, you know, all around the place, not just in one specific location. And this stuff is always there. Not this, but the Biscoff biscuits or the spread. I'd like to think, in some way, that I am ahead of the curve. You know, sometimes you get that intuition, and a lot of the time it does happen, where you think something's going to get popular, and then like 8 months later it's cropping up, it's doing bits, 3 years later it's the mainstream. This type of stuff has really, really become popular, and it's good to see. I don't think I've had a Biscoff biscuit in quite a long time now, so the biscuit taste itself is going to be quite interesting. So it does have like a Lotus brand on it, you can see that. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to eat this. Does it say like an Oreo where you split it in half? I don't know. But I do have some oat milk here because the lactose intolerance is not going well. So I said I'll just stick with the oat milk instead of trying it. I'm going to split it up there. So there's a... Ooh, almost dropped it there. There's some Biscoff cream in the middle there. You got 2 Biscoff biscuits on the ends there. I'm not going to lick it because that might be a bit much. Actually, I will. I'm going to do it behind camera though, because that's a bit weird to be licking something like that on camera. So I'm going to go back quickly. There you go. Licked, done and dusted. It does taste just like a round little bit of the Biscoff spread. So this is like triple carb in a way. You got one biscuit, you got another biscuit, and the spread is essentially just crumpled up biscuit. Definitely not good, but it might be tasty. I'm not sure if I should dunk it first either. I'll try it first on its own and then I'll dunk it and see how it tastes both ways. So I think I've talked enough. I'll just taste it now. It does look very small in my hand though for some reason. Maybe even smaller than an Oreo. Nuts. Crazy. More crumbly than an Oreo. That is so oddly decadent. Like the middle tastes like I've just had like a chunk of butter. I'm not the biggest fan of butter, to be honest. I'm just gonna submerge this in some milk there. I might just let it sit for a little bit. It tastes like the biscuit because it's just a biscuit, but the spread tastes super, super creamy and rich. Maybe it was. Maybe I just haven't had it in such a long time. That's what it always tasted like. But I'm gonna dunk this and see. So on its own, without the dunk, I'm gonna give it like a 4-8. The spread on its own is better, and the biscuit on its own is better. So it's a 4-8 without the dunk. I'm dunking it in oat milk, as I said, so it might not be the right type of fats going on, incorporating inside the biscuit, getting it all sopping wet. It might not be right with the oat milk as opposed to with regular dairy. So I'm gonna give it a benefit of the doubt here with this and see how this one tastes. But oh, it's drooping. It's drooping. It's drooping. Yep, just like normal. Oat milk fucks shit up. All these alternative milks, you have to get used to them. But I'm 100% sure this would taste better with regular milk. But with oat milk, like a 4-4, like a 4-4. Would I say a 4-8 or a 4-9 without the dunk? 4-4 with the dunk. So I'd advise the no dunk in an alternative milk source. Maybe in regular milk, it might go higher. Maybe it would. I'm not going to sit here and deliberate about the possibilities of regular milk versus alternative milks. What I will say is, honestly, bit of a letdown. Bit of a letdown. With those high hopes coming into it, considering how addictive the biscuits on their own are, and the spread on some nice thick bread is. Subpar. It's so subpar, I don't even really want to finish this. But I don't want to waste the money. To be fair, these were on sale. It's odd when there's a new product on sale, because either they're trying to get away with stock and try and pump it out into the market as quickly as possible so they don't get stuck with it, or they're trying to encourage people to buy it so that they buy it again. I don't know. Yeah. No. Not that good. Not that good. Plus, it's really weird. It's strong and decadent and oddly bland. Somehow, it's actually bland. Weird shit. That's just plain unsweetened oat milk. And that might be the best thing here. 5-1 on the oat milk. Unsweetened. Sweetened stuff might get a bit higher. Oat milk, unsweetened. 5-1. Wow. That was a disappointment. That was a disappointment. I'm sad in some ways. I hoped it was good. I wanted it to be good. I hyped it up in some way for it to be amazing. It turns out it's like a weird alternative Oreo. And a plain Oreo, you all know a plain Oreo is like a 6-8. It's good. You can get away with eating 4 or 5 of them and you're going to be happy. You get to those blondie ones, it's like, it's a bit sweet. It's a bit sweet. Maybe it's like a 6-2. Then you get all the alternatives and it's just weird, boys. All the alternative Oreos, it just goes down and down and down. And when you break it down, it comes through that the original is actually the best one. So, Lotus, stick to making biscuits. Stick to making biscuit spread. Don't make cream-filled biscuits with biscuit spread. Not good. Not on brand. Not very tasty. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, then what you doing, boys? What you doing? I'm NarendraTheComic, and I make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 2 years now, and we ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content, because we're hashtag never not here. It's just how it goes. Every single day there's something new. Today, like about 75% of the days, it's absolute bakwas. And if you don't know, bakwas means nonsense in Punjabi. And we always bring the nonsense. See you tomorrow. Skadoosh.